I've got an interesting hypothetical situation I was thinking about today. So you are in like the year 1200 in pick a country, doesn't matter, somewhere barbaric.
Denmark.
And the goddamn Denmark, the Danes or the Dutch, whichever one that is.
Swamp Germans.
Every place is barbaric in 1200.
Yeah, they're all barbaric. But anyway, so the king is a maniac, like bloodthirsty, like Ivan the Terrible kind of guy. You get hired as the 10th executioner that he's gone through so far. Now, his thing is that you have to provide all these executions, a lot of people to kill, but you have to do it in unique and interesting ways. And it doesn't have to be 1200, by the way. It can be fucking modern day, anywhere barbaric. And what are your methods of execution to keep him on his toes, to keep him happy, to keep him from turning you in? Because if he ever sees you just be a hangman, you're up next. Like, you got to do something creative. Do you have any idea? My idea, like my first idea was for like modern day thing. Like, let's say, I don't know, whatever the most evil empire is now. And if he was bored of beheadings, hangings, bronze bull, brazen bull, whatever that is, I was saying you force feed prisoners lots of pine cones. Now, pine cones are useful because that's what bears eat to plug up their asshole so that they don't poop during the winter. This is probably true. And they eat these pine cones to plug themselves up so that they get all the nutrients out of the subsequent food that they eat. You feed a lot of pine cones to this guy, really plug him up. Then you feed him dozens, if not hundreds, of pounds of peeps. Just the little marshmallow peeps. Just as many as you can get into his body. He's trying to vomit, but you have like a reverse plunger. Like, you're not fucking vomiting, you bitch. And then you put him in a giant microwave for all to see. And you microwave him for like, I don't know, you probably only need like 15 seconds, and you watch him slowly explode. You see the peeps seep out of his eyes, and then boom! That's a guarantee you're not on the chopping block the next day. Tell me I'm wrong.
I like it.
Wow.
You know, I feel like ISIS is pretty cutting edge with this sort of thing, right? Like I don't know if you subscribe to ISIS's blog, but you know,
some compelling stuff there, huh?
Interest. My main man.
I'm on their Instagram.
I bedazzled my goat.
We're Snapchat friends.
I don't know if you follow Mukhtar on Snapchat, but he's coming up with these things daily, right? Like he's kind of like what you've described here. Now, I saw the one guy that they just kind of tied to a post and shot with an RPG. Now that was fucking spectacular.
What the fuck?
That was spectacular. All right, a rocket propelled, and he exploded. He just exploded, and I was like, shit, that's how I'd like to go if I had to pick. Yeah, it honestly. Walking Dead wasn't too far off. What happened? You just fucking vaporized, right? Like it was. And I didn't think that was that cruel. They do it, but you know, sometimes they put the guys in the cage and set them on fire or lower them into the ocean. I haven't seen them do anything with sharks yet, though. I feel like Wild Animals is pretty cutting edge, right? Like go Roman.
Put them in there. Maybe there's not a lot of sharks where they're at.
I see him I saw him by the ocean one time, slitting a bunch of throats, and then I saw him on a boat, like just capping guy after guy. And I watch a lot of these videos.
All of ISIS like stabbing the ocean. If Allah meant for this to be, He would have not made land. The water is in the front, but God is created.
Stabbing away.
Kicking the ocean.
I wonder if ISIS was allowed on YouTube, how many subs they'd have. Like, would they be? Would they just
probably way too many?
Yeah,
like Jake.
They already 1.3 billion.
They already have ISIS on YouTube. It's Jake Paul. I mean, I honestly like it doesn't. You don't need quality content to be big anywhere. You just need content that people like, for better or for worse, want to see. If it's a bad car crash, like watch people die is a huge subreddit on Reddit because you know there's a market for it. So they'd probably have a lot of subs.